Hey folks, it's B3 trying something new with a bit of an action figure showcase, just showing a lot of the action figures that I have here on display and whatnot. This big octopus actually belongs to my partner and his brother, who is my roommate. So does this actually pretty cool wind-up alien robot. Another one that belongs to my partner is this little Pterosaur Beast Morphers Transformer that we got from Ollie's. We're actually going back today to see if we can find more. Not more of this guy, just more in Transformers in general. This is the museum quality Great Dinos 10-inch Parasaurolophus. A really cool vintage figure is given to me as a gift. I am trying to get this whole line. This is a cool little Hadrosaur from my childhood, little vintage guy, maybe Trudon or something. I'm not sure what he's supposed to be. Maiasaur was kind of big when I was a kid too, maybe. Also, I got a bag of little cartoony dinosaurs recently. This is the Stegosaurus. There's a large version of this Stegosaurus for sale in my store, The Three Profiteers. We have an eBay page and a physical location. We also have this repaint of the Wendy's fast food premium Triceratops from Play School's Definitely Dinosaurs line. I'm a big fan of this line. It looks like a Suitmation Triceratops almost, doesn't it? But this is kind of the brown repaint. I really think it's cool. Really like it. Nice guy. We also have this Play School Definitely Dinosaurs Parasaurolophus, also a Wendy's one. This is the blue version. There are many paint jobs. And then some more vintage guys from my childhood. We have this vintage Ankylosaur. That was mine as a kid, maybe more of a Nodosaur, I don't know. But he's really cool. I used to crush up leaves from the yard and put them in their mouths. These big wide mouth guys. Here's another one, Ankylosaur from my childhood. Missing some bumps on his tail, but still a beloved childhood relic. I also got a lot of these recently. They were for my partner. I bought them for him as a gift. We were at a reptile expo. He clearly wanted them, forgot his wallet. I was like, oh, I'll get them. But yeah, we got this little metallic Ankylosaur, Styracosaurus, Triceratops, and I know it's not a dinosaur, Pteranodon, not pterodactyl, of course. And then, probably one of the absolute rarest figures that I own is this prototype Creature Preacher Megalosaurus. It's a Crystal Palace style vintage Megalosaurus. This is the mountain paint job. There's a swamp paint job as well. This is one of the absolute rarest figures that I own. You cannot get them anymore. These were prototypes that were made to test his actual Megalosaurus figure, which has a pretty similar body, but a completely different head. Yeah, so you can buy the regular Megalosaurus at the time of recording this from Creature Preacher on Etsy, which I highly recommend, but you cannot get this prototype anymore. This is one of the rarest figures I have. Incredible figure. It's will one day skyrocket in price, but I really don't see myself ever selling it because I love that old-timey Megalosaurus. I also have this Brachiosaurus. He folds up and transforms into an egg. I was going to sell him at our store, but decided against it. He's a cute little guy. And then I had to get this guy when he became discontinued. They don't make him anymore. It is the Safari Limited Great Dinos Apatosaurus. God, he's just magnificent. He really makes this display. He's a great centerpiece for it. And we will be adding more dinos to this display eventually. Like this Brachiosaurus here. This is actually like a foldable metal puzzle that you make. This one is pretty cool. It looks very Jurassic franchise. I do really like it. I think it came out well. We have more of those little vintage dinos that I got at the Reptile Expo. Sorry if there's so much noise. 2 roommates and everything. And then that's another one of the little cartoony dinosaurs. You can see this is like the sauropod section. I really like this guy because of his big wacky osteoderms. And then another little vintage guy. This tree is covered in nerdy ornaments. My partner and his brother, this is theirs. They leave it up all year round because they're white trash. I think it's tacky, but what do I know, huh? I don't even put one up during the holidays because I'm lazy. Here, I think this is supposed to be Spinosaurus, a really just goofy, fun Spinosaurus from the cartoon dino bag. Same with this T-Rex, really fun, really goofy. Here are more of the vintage guys I got. That's a Dimetrodon, not a dinosaur, but still cool. And I think these are both supposed to be Spinosaurus, just at different points of paleontology. And then another museum quality Great Dinos from Wild Toys. This is their 10-inch Allosaurus, which actually looks like a very famous painting of Megalosaurus after it was updated to be more of a theropod. I really like this guy. I think he's really cool. This was also a gift. I got both of these as a gift. I have some other WoW toys that I paid for, but I'm glad I have these gift ones as well. And then this guy I had to do a lot of research on to figure him out. I bought him for like $4. He appears to be a bootleg of a Chap May T-Rex. Very vintage, very cool. You have to love him. You really have to love him. It took me a while to really decide what I thought he was, but I really like this guy. And this is my partner's T-Rex skull. It's really cool. Mine's bigger, but mine's in my office, so it doesn't embarrass him. Don't want him compensating, am I right, folks? But yeah, that is the current state of this display. I would like to do more action figure showcases on TikTok if and when I hit 1,000 followers. I think that would be really cool. And then I could do them live, right, and answer questions about the action figures and stuff and get into more depth. Because there's a lot more depth I'd like to get into with some of these, like the Definitely Dinos and the Creature Preacher, things like that. I think I could get in a lot of depth on, but alas, not currently. But that is it. Thank you all once again, and hit that follow button if you want me to do live stream versions of these.